Uno de los casos más polémicos que hemos analizado dentro de lo que es el canal es el caso de Chris Sizemore, una mujer que supuestamente tenía algo conocido como trastorno de identidad disociativa, también conocido como trastorno de personalidad múltiple. Esto es que varias personalidades vivían, ¿sí?, o vivieron dentro de lo que era esta mujer que estás viendo ahora en pantalla. En una entrevista o un fragmento de la entrevista que traje para el canal, varios de ustedes pudieron observar a esta mujer supuestamente cambiando entre diversas personalidades. Y yo te advertí en ese momento y te cuento ahora de nuevo que más allá de algunas caras, ¿sí?, nada de miedo iba a aparecer, nada iba a saltar de repente, pero sí por momentos hubo cambios en su cara que resultan un tanto inquietantes. En todo caso es un caso muy interesante y digo que es polémico porque hubo opiniones muy divididas con respecto a varios de ustedes. Algunos de ustedes dijeron que era real, ¿sí?, vinieron algunas personas que eran psicólogos o psiquiatras a dar su opinión respecto al caso. Algunos de ustedes por el contrario pensaran que es falso, que esta mujer está actuando. Y algunos fueron más lejos y dijeron que lo hacía por dinero, para obtener de alguna manera dinero a partir de esta actuación que hacía de tener varias personalidades. En todo caso, es un caso bastante interesante y yo les prometí, le hice a vos una promesa en ese video, y era que si a varias personas les interesaba el caso, les iba a traer la entrevista completa. Y eso es lo que voy a hacer el día de hoy. Este video es un poco largo porque te traigo la entrevista completa con Chris Sizemore y creo que está muy bueno porque vas a poder llegar a nuevas conclusiones. Ya sea o fijarte más en lo que ya pensabas o, ¿por qué no?, cambiar de opinión con respecto a si es real este caso o si esta mujer de hecho está actuando. Yo ya tengo mi opinión al respecto, yo ya vi esta entrevista, entonces yo ya pienso algo fijo y tengo mis razones, pero no te lo voy a decir ahora, te lo voy a decir al final del video, porque no quiero influenciar de ninguna manera lo que vos pienses o lo que vayas a pensar con lo que vayas a ver ahora. Yo quiero contártelo al final, cuando tengas tu opinión bien formada, y puede que pensemos lo mismo, puede que pensemos algo distinto, en todo caso va a ser algo bastante interesante de ver. Como sea, te recomiendo ver el video original antes de ver esto para tener un mejor contexto de lo que vas a ver ahora, ¿sí?, para entender mejor lo que fue el caso de esta mujer, que lo expliqué ahí. Antes de eso, y esta es la última cosa, quiero mandar un saludo muy especial a mis Patreons, ¿sí?, que hacen estos videos posibles. Ellos son Andrés Gómez Cobos, Tero, No Soy Mujer, y lo escribió y así lo voy a decir, a Juliana García por su apoyo sostenido en el tiempo y a el gran Isaías, que es el Patreon que hace más tiempo está apoyando el canal. Así que sin más preámbulos, sentate, relájate y prepárate para ver esta entrevista que subtitulé para vos el día de hoy y que comienza ahora.
That's the best you like, man?
Yeah.
Mine pretty?
Thank you.
You like the lines of that dress?
Yes.
Oh, would you like to turn around and show us? Looks pretty snazzy, doesn't it?
I do think it's snazzy.
You don't like snazzy clothes?
No.
I see. Would you walk over here just a little way? All right, now would you turn and walk back? What color of clothes do you usually prefer?
Black or navy?
Do you usually like short sleeve, long sleeve?
No, I like long sleeve.
Do you?
Yes.
Would you turn around once more and show us? Sort of walk around a little second.
Right.
All right? Suppose you walk off now. Now you black, that's your dress.
This is mine.
You like it?
Yes, I like it.
Like it a lot?
Yes, I like it a lot.
You dancing?
Yes.
How about showing it off for us?
Okay. It's got a lot of skirt.
I see it has. Walk over this way for me. Okay, now walk back. Eve, how about singing a song for us? Like
Oh,
that,
I can't sing without music and, well, other than music. I have to have something to get me in the mood.
What about one of those jokes?
What jokes? I don't tell jokes to sleeping.
Tell us some
You
jokes.
got me confused with somebody else.
No, the jokes you told Charleston. What about it?
Oh, I don't even remember them.
Look at the camera. Yes, you did.
No, I don't.
You don't remember a single one you told?
Let's say I've forgotten them.
Don't think you do tell this company?
I really don't think so.
Well, I bet you could sing.
No, I could have forgotten the move.
What about dancing?
I like to dance.
What about doing black bottom polo?
What's the black bottom?
Now, you've been in the country all these years and you don't know the black bottom?
No,
Not at all.
no. How did you know about it?
You think it's pretty?
Yes,
You did have a loud one.
a red one. But it didn't have a lot of skirt.
Show it off for us again.
It does real pretty when you're on the dance floor.
Okay, turn around. Look back over your shoulder now, come on. Look. All right, now turn around. Where's that grin? Okay. That's all. Okay, walk off for us now. Thank you. How about, that's your favorite dress?
Yes.
Why do you like that best?
I suppose I like suits. I like color, too.
I see. So it embarrassed you back in there to that thing, but
I don't think it embarrassed me. She just didn't want to.
did you like that?
I don't know how to think it. Yes, I'd love to if I knew how.
Would you like to turn around for us? Look what you left there. Right at the counter.
Crack the bone doing it.
Huh?
Crack the bone doing it.
Would you like to turn around and show it to us? Look over your shoulder now. Okay. Now where's that pretty smile? What do you think about Eve Black's dress?
I think it's very charming.
Do you?
Yes, I don't think I'd like to wear it. It's a little bit uncomfortable.
What do you think about Eve White's dress?
I think I'd come nearer wearing that.
You like that?
Yes,
Would you
in a
like
way.
to walk over here for us? All right, I'll just walk back naturally. That's fine. Look mighty cute.
Okay.
All right. What is your name?
Eve White.
Eve White. What do you know of Eve Black?
Nothing except what I'm told.
Have you ever known anything about it?
Yes, it was a couple of days I knew.
She let you know, is that right?
Yes.
I see. Apparently she's come out numbers of times during your life.
Yes, I think so.
When that happened, how did you account for the lapse of time?
I thought I had amnesia.
Did you think it was normal that everybody had it?
No, I didn't notice it, I don't suppose, to begin with.
How did you account for it?
I didn't seem to notice the difference.
I see. What do you know about Jane?
Nothing.
Nothing at all?
No.
Where are you when either Eve Black or Jane are out?
I don't know.
Do you know what's going on?
No.
Well, how do you account for the time gap? Say when you go away and maybe you wake up and you're in a different dress, it's a different day.
I can't account for it.
You can't account for it. I see. You've recently gotten a divorce, have you not?
Yes.
Was that your first or your second marriage?
My first.
Are you positive you've never been married before?
Yes.
Do you plan to remarry?
No.
Why not?
I just don't think I should.
Do you have any plans at all for the future?
Not really.
Hmm?
Not really.
What are you going to do about little Sarah?
I think Jane will be the personality left.
Why do you think that?
I don't know, it just seems logical that she should be.
You mean you don't feel as strong as you once did?
Oh, no, I don't feel strong at all.
Do you want to go on as yourself?
No.
Why not?
Because it isn't normal to be like this.
Eve, do you feel that something has probably always been wrong with you?
Yes, I think so.
Seeing other girls, you don't feel that you're then, let's say, normal?
No, I don't think so.
Can I speak with Eve Black now?
Sure.
Eve Black?
Good.
How do you feel?
I feel all right, except it's hot.
Real hot?
Yeah.
What do you know about Eve White?
Everything?
What do you think about her?
I think she's dead.
What do you mean?
Alive.
Has she always been that way?
Yeah.
Is she more so now?
Yeah, seems to, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm. What do you think about Jane?
I don't know about her. I wish I did know her.
What?
Oh, I know what I was up against.
No, she's up. Where are you when Eve White's at?
I'm just sitting there looking.
Always looking?
Not always. If she's working, I'm not looking.
Why not?
I don't like the work.
What do you think about Jane?
I don't know about her.
You like her?
I don't know.
Where are you when she's out?
I don't know.
I see. That place marriage, who concocted that?
Huh?
Who concocted that?
I guess I had something to do with it, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah.
Whatever happened about that marriage?
I don't know. Nothing, I guess.
You sorry?
No. I ain't sorry for nothing I ever done.
Why not?
Didn't do me no harm.
You feel that you are capable of loving anybody?
I don't want to love nobody.
You love yourself?
Yeah, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do.
I think everybody does.
When you work, do you save your money?
I don't work.
Do you ever save any of Eve White's money?
Oh, I spend it, though.
Huh?
I spend it.
Don't you ever think about tomorrow?
No, you might not get him.
I see. What do you think about little Clara?
I guess she's all right.
Doesn't it concern you that you've been away from her so long?
She ain't mine. Why should I get concerned about her?
You bore her, didn't you?
No.
Who did?
You what?
You?
I'm tired of all this. I want a banana split.
You hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You like banana split?
Yeah, don't you?
Yeah. Let me talk with Eve White a little bit.
Uh,
Eve White? How do you feel?
feel rather tired.
Right time. Could I speak with Jane?
Of course.
Jane? How you do?
I'm fine. How are you?
How long have you been in existence?
About 11 months.
About 11 months. When you first came out, did you recognize your relatives, your mother and your father?
No, I didn't.
Was it hard for you to adjust?
Very hard.
Didn't even know the little girl?
No.
You feel now that you've adjusted very well to the situation?
I think so under the circumstances.
I see. Are you aware of things when Eve White and Eve Black are out?
Yes.
What's your evaluation of Eve White?
I think she's a very conscientious, very sympathetic, very religious.
Is she gentle?
Yes.
Do you feel her emotions when she is out?
No.
You can tell how she feels.
Yes.
How do you think she feels about leaving little Sarah?
Well, she doesn't want to. She's a little bit afraid that maybe I won't take care of her should I be the one left.
What's your evaluation of Eve Black?
Just the opposite. She's gay, lighthearted. Doesn't care about anything, but just having a lot of fun.
Do you feel she's capable of any real emotion?
No, I don't think so.
Think she could love anybody?
No.
You think she knows what happiness is?
In her own way, she knows. She's happy all the time in her own way. But real happiness now, I don't think so.
You think she's able to profit by her experiences?
No.
I see. Do you feel that Eve White loves the little girl deeply?
Yes, I think so.
What makes you feel that way?
Well, it's obvious in everything she does.
Jane, do you have any plans for the future?
At the present, no.
You see some hope for the future?
Yes.
You think you might find happiness?
Yes, I do.
Fine, Jane. Can I speak with Eve White?
Sure.
Eve White? Feel all right? Do you feel hopeless about the whole situation?
Yes.
I see. Does she seem to have gone away from you? Her voice doesn't seem the same.
Jessica, she seems so big anymore. When I left her, she's a little baby.
Do you miss her a great deal?
So much.
All right, fine. Now I'm going to get you to wake up. When I count to three and snap my fingers, will you wake up on me? You ready? 1, 2, 3. That's all right. Can I see the Eve Black now? Eve Black?
Yes.
What's wrong?
Well, I know Arnie's involved.
You see that?
I don't know.
She was talking about sales. Do you remember like she does?
No.
No?
No, I don't know.
You don't ever cry, do you?
No. Did you?
Huh?
Did you?
No.
I think it's still.
Ok, ¿qué es lo que pensás? ¿Qué pensás con respecto a las posibles múltiples personalidades de Chris Sizemore? Y quiero aclarar un par de cosas o marcar un par de cosas antes de hacer el análisis en sí. Y es lo siguiente. No sé si lo notaron algunos de ustedes, seguramente varios de ustedes lo pudieron notar, pero no solamente cambia su lenguaje corporal cuando cambia entre estas personalidades, sino que además cambia el acento. Una habla más neutro, otra habla con un inglés más correcto y otra habla con una especie de acento medio campesino, entre comillas. No te encuentro una manera mejor para describirlo, pero más como de campo. Y en caso de que algunos de ustedes sigan pensando que está actuando, que pueden pensarlo, pueden tener sus motivos, ¿sí? En caso de que estuviese actuando, está actuando muy bien, o por lo menos muy bien para lo que sería una actriz freelance, porque no es una actriz esta mujer, no actuó en ninguna película, en 1950. De donde es este video. En todo caso, yo les digo que para mí el caso es real. Y les voy a decir por qué. En primer lugar, porque hay registro de estos accidentes que fueron alrededor del 30 o 40 en Estados Unidos, ¿sí? Los accidentes que hicieron que ella comenzara a cambiar su personalidad. Y para los que no tengan el contexto, lo que pasó con esta mujer fue que vio unos accidentes muy horribles en un periodo muy corto de tiempo cuando era joven, ¿sí? Para escapar de esto, para escapar de esta situación, generó estas personalidades múltiples que de alguna manera le ayudaban a disociarse justamente de lo que era la realidad o era el miedo, el terror o el trauma de lo que fueron estas muertes que observó. En segundo lugar, el video que estamos observando es un video que se grabó, ¿sí? Por psiquiatras, ¿sí? Es un video que no tiene producción hollywoodense ni nada de eso. Y no es un video en el cual haya ganado nada de dinero. Y ni siquiera usa su nombre verdadero, se usa un nombre distinto para cada personalidad, pero ninguno de ellos es su nombre verdadero para poder proteger la identidad de Chris, justamente. Puede ser para actuar o para, no sé, hacerse famoso o lo que sea, ¿por qué después no actúa nada? Quizás una película respecto de su vida y 20th Century Fox va y le pide los derechos de su película, pero ella, mal asesorada, firma lo que le dan, le pagan una sola vez y no obtiene ningún tipo de regalía por la película después. Entonces no es que se hace rica ni nada, ella vive en la clase media Y algo que habrán notado y que habrán dicho, ¿qué hacen estos psiquiatras, además? Que le preguntan varias veces las mismas cosas. Y dirán, ¿por qué le preguntan tantas veces lo mismo? O sea, ¿cuál es el sentido de eso? Bueno, el sentido de esto es ver si cambia la respuesta. ¿Sí? Ver si realmente está actuando cambiando la respuesta. Pero sin dudar ni un segundo, responde rápido a estas preguntas. ¿Entienden? Entonces, eso es otro motivo más por el cual creo que no está actuando, de hecho. En todo caso, eso fue el video de hoy. Fue un descanso de los videos perturbadores que suelo analizar. ¿Sí? Hice una lista de reproducción, ¿sí? Con todos los análisis de casos psicológicos que hice. En realidad es más que nada para mostrarlos, para mostrar interés sobre este tipo de casos y para ver si... sé que a varias personas les interesan este tipo de cosas y para ver sus opiniones al respecto. Así que no dudes en dejar tu opinión abajo en los comentarios. Sé que a mucha gente le va a interesar, así que hacelo. Gracias por el apoyo al canal en los Patreons. Gracias a vos si te gusta este video, si te gusta este tipo de cosas o contenido, te resulta interesante. Recordar darle like y suscribirte, sí, y apoyar de esa manera este tipo de estudios o análisis o cosas medio alternativas. Nada, están mis redes sociales ahí abajo. Si querés seguirme, charlarme al respecto de este caso, me va a encantar. ¿Sí? No hay ningún problema por eso. Y nada, gracias por estar acá el día de hoy y nos vemos a la próxima.
To this side.